Rising majestically from the golden sands of Egypt, the Great Pyramid of Giza stands as humanity's most enduring testament to architectural brilliance. This colossal monument has captured imaginations for over 4.5 millennia, challenging our understanding of ancient capabilities and technological advancement. In the year 2560 BCE, during the height of Egypt's Old Kingdom, this remarkable structure emerged under the reign of Pharaoh Khufu. The Fourth Dynasty marked an extraordinary period of innovation and prosperity in Egyptian history, when architectural knowledge reached unprecedented heights. The selection of the Giza Plateau, overlooking what would become modern-day Cairo, was no accident. It provided the perfect foundation for what would become the tallest human-made structure for nearly 4,000 years. The pyramid's construction represents a masterpiece of precision and planning. Originally standing 481 feet tall, its base covers an area of 13 acres, with sides that align almost perfectly with the four cardinal directions, deviating by less than a fraction of a degree. This remarkable accuracy speaks volumes about the advanced mathematical and astronomical knowledge possessed by ancient Egyptian architects and engineers. During the Old Kingdom period, Egypt experienced a golden age of cultural and technological advancement. The nation's sophisticated understanding of mathematics, geometry, and astronomy converged in the creation of this architectural wonder. The Great Pyramid emerged during an era when Egypt had mastered the art of quarrying, transporting, and precisely placing enormous stone blocks, some weighing up to 80 tons. The construction project itself was a testament to exceptional organizational capabilities. It required the coordination of thousands of skilled workers, architects, and craftsmen, not just slaves as popular mythology suggests. These workers operated with remarkable efficiency, completing this massive structure in approximately 20 years, a feat that would challenge even modern construction capabilities. The pyramid's construction marked the pinnacle of ancient Egyptian engineering expertise, showcasing their mastery of surveying, leveling, and construction techniques. Every aspect of its design reveals sophisticated planning, from its perfect square base to its precisely angled sides, which rise at 51 degrees to create the iconic pyramid shape we know today. This magnificent structure wasn't merely a tomb for Pharaoh Khufu. It represented the culmination of Egyptian theological and astronomical knowledge, serving as a bridge between the earthly realm and the divine. Its very design incorporated complex mathematical principles and astronomical alignments that would influence architecture and engineering for millennia to come. If you're ready to dive into this fascinating journey through ancient history, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the Legacy of Empires channel so you don't miss any of our adventures through the past. Under the scorching Egyptian sky, where temperatures often soar beyond 104 degrees Fahrenheit, the Great Pyramid commands the desert landscape with an authority that has endured for millennia. The relentless sun bathes the ancient limestone blocks in brilliant light, creating an ever-changing dance of shadows that sweeps across the structure's massive face throughout the day, much as it has done for over 4,500 years. Each massive limestone block tells its own story of architectural precision. These colossal pieces, averaging 2.5 tons each, were quarried, transported, and placed with astonishing accuracy. The structure contains an estimated 2.3 million blocks, creating a monument that originally stood 481 feet tall, though weathering has reduced it slightly to its current height of 455 feet. The base of the pyramid maintains perfect square proportions, with each side measuring 756 feet in length. The pyramid's orientation reveals the ancient Egyptians' remarkable understanding of astronomy and geography. Each of its four sides aligns almost perfectly with the cardinal directions, north, south, east, and west, with an accuracy that would be challenging to achieve even with modern surveying equipment. This precision suggests an advanced knowledge of stellar movements and mathematical principles that continues to astound scholars today. The Great Pyramid doesn't stand in isolation. It forms the centerpiece of a vast necropolis, a true city of the dead. To its southwest stands the slightly smaller Pyramid of Khafre, Khufu's son, while the smallest of the three main pyramids belongs to Menkaure. These structures create a harmonious arrangement that reflects the hierarchical nature of ancient Egyptian society. Before these magnificent structures lies the Great Sphinx, carved from a single limestone outcrop, its weathered face still bearing witness to countless centuries of history. This enigmatic monument, with the body of a lion and the head of a human, measures 240 feet in length and stands 66 feet high. The Sphinx appears to guard the pyramid complex, its gaze fixed eternally eastward toward the rising sun. The entire Giza plateau is dotted with smaller satellite pyramids, mastaba tombs, and temples, each connected by ancient processional ways. These structures were not randomly placed, but carefully positioned according to religious and astronomical considerations. They form a sacred landscape where architecture, astronomy, and religious beliefs converge in perfect harmony. Beneath the pyramids, an intricate network of passages and chambers extends deep into the bedrock. These underground structures were designed with the same precision as their above-ground counterparts, incorporating complex systems of blocks and barriers to protect the pharaoh's final resting place. The landscape surrounding the pyramids would have looked markedly different in ancient times. Rather than the bare desert we see today, the plateau was a hive of activity, with temples, workshops, housing for priests and workers, and gardens sustained by the nearby Nile. The pyramids themselves were encased in polished white limestone, their smooth surfaces gleaming brilliantly in the sunlight, visible from miles away, and creating an awe-inspiring spectacle that proclaimed the pharaoh's divine power to all who beheld it. Through the mists of time, we can glimpse the remarkable individuals who brought the Great Pyramid into being. At the apex of this grand project stood Pharaoh Khufu, whose reign marked the zenith of the Old Kingdom's architectural achievements. Known to the Greeks as Cheops, Khufu ruled for approximately 23 years, dedicating much of his reign to creating what would become his eternal monument. Far from the cruel tyrant described by later Greek historians, archaeological evidence suggests he was a sophisticated ruler who masterfully organized his kingdom's resources and workforce to achieve this unprecedented feat. At Khufu's right hand stood Himeyunu, his vizier and the suspected master architect of the Great Pyramid. Himeyunu's tomb, discovered near the pyramid, reveals his elevated status in Egyptian society. As Khufu's nephew and most trusted advisor, he possessed both the technical brilliance and administrative authority to orchestrate this massive undertaking. His statue, now housed in Germany's Römer Palazius Museum, shows a proud, intelligent man of substantial means, fitting for someone who would conceive and execute history's most ambitious construction project. The pyramid's creation relied on a complex hierarchy of skilled craftsmen and laborers. Master craftsmen, known as overseers of all construction works, commanded tremendous respect in Egyptian society. These highly educated individuals understood the intricate mathematics and astronomy necessary for the pyramid's precise construction. Their knowledge was so valued that many were granted the privilege of small tombs near the pyramid they helped build. Beneath them worked the skilled stonemasons, whose expertise in cutting and shaping limestone blocks was crucial to the pyramid's precision. These artisans passed their knowledge from father to son, creating family lineages of specialized craftsmen. Their tools, found in archaeological excavations, reveal sophisticated techniques for measuring, cutting, and smoothing massive stone blocks. The seasonal workers, contrary to popular belief, were not slaves but free Egyptian farmers who worked on the pyramid during the annual Nile flood when their fields were submerged. Recent discoveries of their living quarters reveal they were well-fed and received expert medical care. These workers were organized into crews of roughly 2,000 men, further divided into smaller teams with names like Friends of Khufu or Drunkards of Menkaure, showing a surprising degree of camaraderie and workplace identity. The support staff played an equally vital role. Bakers produced thousands of loaves daily to feed the workforce. Coppersmiths maintained essential tools. Rope makers created the robust cables necessary for moving massive stones. Scribes kept meticulous records of supplies and progress, their papyrus documents providing us with invaluable insights into the construction process. Religious figures were also integral to the project. High priests ensured the pyramid's astronomical alignments and religious symbolism were perfect, as these elements were crucial for the pharaoh's journey to the afterlife. Their sacred knowledge guided many aspects of the pyramid's design and construction phases. The local population contributed indirectly, but significantly. Farmers provided food for the workforce. Craftswomen wove linen for clothing and rope. Boatmen transported limestone blocks down the Nile from distant quarries. Even children played a role, carrying water and helping with smaller tasks. Through these diverse perspectives, we see the Great Pyramid not just as an architectural marvel, but as a testament to human collaboration and shared purpose. Each person, from the pharaoh to the water carrier, contributed to a project that transcended individual lifetimes. Their combined efforts created not just a tomb, but a symbol of human potential that continues to inspire awe and wonder more than 4 millennia later. This tremendous undertaking transformed Egyptian society, establishing new standards for engineering, project management, and social organization that would influence civilization for millennia to come. The story of these individuals, their skills, their dedication, and their achievement, remains one of humanity's greatest tales of collective accomplishment. The construction of the Great Pyramid stands as one of humanity's most remarkable engineering achievements, challenging our understanding of ancient technological capabilities. The methods used to build this massive structure have puzzled scholars and engineers for centuries, leading to numerous theories and scientific investigations. The foundation of this engineering marvel begins with the quarrying process. The limestone blocks used in the pyramid's construction came primarily from nearby quarries, where workers used copper chisels, wooden mallets, and bronze saws with jeweled teeth to cut the stone. More impressive still, the granite blocks used in the inner chambers were transported from Aswan, more than 500 miles away, demonstrating the Egyptians' mastery of long-distance material transportation. Archaeological evidence reveals ingenious methods for moving these massive stones. The discovery of ancient ramps, sledges, and roller logs provides crucial insights into their transportation techniques. One groundbreaking finding was the remains of a sophisticated leveling system, using water-filled trenches to ensure perfect horizontal alignment of the pyramid's base, a technique that achieved remarkable accuracy across the 13-acre foundation. The ancient Egyptians developed an intricate system of levers, ramps, and counterweights to raise the blocks. Recent archaeological discoveries suggest they used internal ramps spiraling up the pyramid's interior, allowing workers to maneuver stones to higher levels efficiently. This theory is supported by infrared scanning that has revealed previously unknown internal structures. The precision of the pyramid's construction becomes even more impressive when we examine the numbers. The base is level to within just 2.1 centimeters, an extraordinary achievement across such a vast area. The sides rise at an angle of 51 degrees and 51 minutes, with an error margin of less than 0.5 degrees. These measurements reveal sophisticated mathematical knowledge that would not be fully understood in Europe until the Renaissance. Perhaps most remarkable was their system of precise measurements. The Egyptian cubit, based on the human forearm length, was standardized with surprising accuracy. Royal architects carried copper or wooden cubit rods that were calibrated during each full moon against a master cubit made of granite. This standardization enabled consistent measurements across the massive construction site. The internal structure of the pyramid reveals equally impressive engineering. The Grand Gallery, rising at a 26-degree angle, features an ingenious corbelled arch design that has maintained its structural integrity for millennia. The King's Chamber contains massive granite beams weighing up to 80 tons, positioned with remarkable precision to distribute the enormous weight above them. Temperature regulation within the pyramid demonstrates advanced environmental engineering. The structure maintains a constant temperature of 68 degrees Fahrenheit, 20 degrees Celsius, regardless of external conditions. This stability was achieved through carefully designed ventilation shafts and the thermal properties of limestone. Recent studies using particle physics technology have revealed hidden chambers within the pyramid, suggesting even more sophisticated engineering than previously thought. These discoveries continue to emerge as new technologies allow us to peer inside the structure without disturbing it. The organizational aspects of construction were equally impressive. Evidence suggests the workers were divided into specialized teams with specific responsibilities. Project managers used sophisticated quality control methods, marking blocks with different colors to indicate their intended placement. They even developed a system of counterweights and barriers to prevent theft of tools and materials. Modern attempts to replicate these construction techniques have provided valuable insights while highlighting the ingenious nature of ancient methods. Experimental archaeology projects have demonstrated that many proposed techniques were not just possible but practical with ancient technology. The entire construction process represents a remarkable fusion of practical engineering and precise mathematical knowledge. From the quarrying of stones to their final placement, every step required innovative solutions to complex problems. The fact that the pyramid has survived for over 4,500 years, maintaining much of its structural integrity despite earthquakes, weather, and human interference, stands as testament to the sophistication of its engineering and construction. This extraordinary achievement challenges our assumptions about ancient capabilities and reminds us that human ingenuity knows no temporal bounds. The engineering principles demonstrated in the Great Pyramid continue to influence modern construction techniques and inspire new generations of architects and engineers. Take a moment to pause and reflect. Which aspect of this ancient civilization has surprised you the most so far? Share your opinion in the comments. And if you're enjoying this journey through time, don't forget to leave a like to support the channel. Beyond its architectural grandeur, the Great Pyramid served as a sophisticated spiritual technology, meticulously designed to transform the pharaoh's mortal essence into an eternal, divine being. This magnificent structure wasn't merely a tomb, but rather a cosmic engine that would facilitate the ruler's journey through the afterlife to join the eternal cycle of existence. The pyramid's very shape carried profound symbolic significance. Its 4 triangular sides represented the sun's rays descending to earth, creating a celestial stairway for the pharaoh's soul to climb toward the heavens. The pyramid's pointed peak, originally covered in gold, was believed to pierce the fabric between earthly and divine realms, allowing the pharaoh's spirit to emerge into the company of the gods. Ancient Egyptian cosmology viewed the universe as precisely ordered, and this belief manifested in the pyramid's mathematical proportions. The ratio of the pyramid's height to its base perimeter closely approximates pi, while its angles and measurements incorporate the golden ratio, suggesting a deep understanding of universal mathematical constants. These weren't merely architectural choices, but representations of divine harmony and cosmic order. The internal chambers and passages of the pyramid mirror the Egyptian concept of the soul's journey after death. The descending passage symbolized the pharaoh's death and descent into the underworld. The ascending passage represented the challenging path towards spiritual transformation. The grand gallery, with its soaring ceiling, embodied the dramatic ascent toward divine revelation, while the king's chamber, positioned at the heart of the pyramid, served as the location for the crucial transformation of the pharaoh's Ka, life force, and Ba, personality, into an Ak, enlightened being. Astronomical alignments played a crucial role in this spiritual technology. The pyramid's north-south axis aligns precisely with true north, while narrow shafts from the king's chamber pointed toward important stars associated with Egyptian deities. The northern shaft aligned with Alpha Draconis, then the pole star, while the southern shaft aligned with Orion's belt, associated with Osiris, god of resurrection. These alignments created celestial corridors for the pharaoh's soul to navigate the cosmic realm. The pyramid's location itself held deep religious significance. Built on the west bank of the Nile, it stood in the realm of the setting sun, associated with Osiris and the afterlife. The eastern face caught the first rays of the rising sun, symbolizing rebirth and connecting the structure to Ra, the sun god. This positioning created a powerful link between solar and stellar cycles, death and resurrection. Egyptian priests conducted elaborate rituals within and around the pyramid, using its acoustic properties to create resonant frequencies believed to facilitate spiritual transformation. The king's chamber, built entirely of granite known for its piezoelectric properties, may have served as a resonance chamber for these ceremonies. The precise geometry of the chamber creates specific acoustic patterns that some researchers suggest could alter consciousness. The pyramid complex included temples where priests performed daily rituals to sustain the pharaoh's eternal existence. The Valley Temple near the Nile served as the site for mummification rituals, while the mortuary temple at the pyramid's base hosted ongoing offerings and ceremonies. These temples formed part of an elaborate spiritual infrastructure designed to maintain the pharaoh's divine status perpetually. Hieroglyphic texts from the period describe the pyramid as a house of eternity and an island of fire, references to its role as a transformer of divine energy. The smooth limestone casing stones, now largely gone, created a blindingly bright surface in sunlight, making the pyramid appear as a massive phenomenon of light, physically manifesting its spiritual purpose. Even the construction process itself carried religious significance. Workers weren't merely building a structure, but participating in a sacred act of creation, echoing the primordial mound from which all life was believed to have emerged. Their labor was seen as a form of worship, contributing to the maintenance of cosmic order. The pyramid also functioned as a symbol of Egyptian society's unity and order. Its perfect geometric form represented the hierarchy of Egyptian culture, with the pharaoh at the apex serving as the crucial link between heavenly and earthly realms. This symbolism reinforced social cohesion and religious authority, while demonstrating Egypt's mastery over both the physical and spiritual worlds. In essence, the Great Pyramid stands as one of humanity's most ambitious attempts to create a bridge between earthly existence and divine reality. Its every aspect, from its precise measurements to its stellar alignments, from its internal architecture to its external form, worked in concert to create a machine for spiritual transformation, enabling the Pharaoh's journey from mortal ruler to eternal God. Our journey into the mysteries of pyramid construction begins where all great discoveries start, with careful observation. Standing before the Great Pyramid, we first notice its immense scale. Each side of the base stretches longer than 2 football fields, and its original height towered at 481 feet, equivalent to a modern 48-story building. The construction story begins in the quarries. Recent archaeological evidence reveals how ancient Egyptian workers extracted limestone blocks with remarkable precision. They would carve narrow channels into the rock, insert wooden wedges, and soak these wedges with water. As the wood expanded, it created enough pressure to crack the stone along precise lines. Moving deeper into construction methods, we encounter the first major challenge: transportation. The ancient Egyptians developed ingenious solutions for moving massive stones. They created specialized wooden sleds with upturned ends, designed to prevent stones from digging into the sand. Surprisingly, they discovered that slightly wetting the sand in front of these sleds reduced friction dramatically, a technique that wasn't scientifically understood until 2014. As we progress higher up the pyramid, we confront the most debated aspect of construction: the ramp systems. The straight ramp theory, once widely accepted, has given way to more sophisticated models. Archaeological evidence now suggests a combination of ramp types. An external spiral ramp likely wound around the pyramid's exterior during construction, while an internal ramp system, discovered through infrared scanning, allowed workers to transport blocks to higher levels. The ancient Egyptians mastered the use of lever mechanisms with remarkable sophistication. They developed a system of wooden rockers and counterweights that could lift massive stones with minimal human effort. Recent experiments have shown that teams of just 12 to 20 workers could raise multi-ton blocks using these methods. Organization of the workforce reveals another layer of complexity. The construction site operated with military precision. Workers were divided into crews of roughly 2,000, with specialized teams handling specific tasks. Marks found on stones indicate a sophisticated quality control system. Different colors and symbols told workers exactly where each block belonged. The logistics of supporting this massive workforce were equally impressive. A newly discovered ancient port suggests an elaborate supply chain, bringing materials and food from across Egypt. The workers' village, recently excavated, reveals carefully planned housing, communal dining halls, and even a primitive healthcare system. Time management played a crucial role. Construction activities peaked during the annual Nile flood, when farmers could participate in building projects. This created a seasonal workforce of up to 40,000 people, all working in coordinated shifts. Evidence suggests they operated in 3-month rotations, with crews competing to exceed their quotas. Perhaps most remarkable was their quality control system. Copper and wooden measuring rods found at the site show standardized units of measurement. Project overseers used plumb bobs and set squares to check angles, achieving accuracy that rivals modern construction standards. The base of the pyramid is level to within less than an inch across its entire 13-acre footprint. As construction progressed, the ancient builders faced increasingly complex challenges. At higher levels, they developed sophisticated pulley systems and counterweights to move materials. The placement of the largest granite blocks in the king's chamber, weighing up to 80 tons, represents an engineering feat that would challenge even modern builders. The final stage involved casing the pyramid in polished white limestone, cut at precise angles to create a smooth surface. Remarkably, the gaps between these casing stones were so precise that modern measuring tools can barely detect them. This outer layer created a gleaming surface visible from miles away, earning the pyramid its ancient name, Ikayat, meaning glorious light. Through this journey of discovery, we see how each challenge led to innovative solutions, creating a construction project unmatched in human history. The Great Pyramid stands not just as a monument to Egyptian engineering, but as testimony to humanity's ability to overcome seemingly impossible challenges through ingenuity, organization, and determination. The Great Pyramid stands not merely as an ancient wonder, but as a cornerstone of human achievement that continues to influence engineering, architecture, and organizational theory to this day. Its legacy extends far beyond its original purpose, shaping civilizations across millennia and continents. The mathematical precision of the pyramid revolutionized ancient architecture. Its perfect square base, with corners accurate to within 1/10 of a degree, established new standards for construction accuracy. The pyramid's measurements reveal the ancient Egyptians' understanding of pi, phi, and other mathematical concepts centuries before their formal discovery by Greek mathematicians. This mathematical legacy influenced the development of geometry and engineering throughout the Mediterranean world and beyond. In the realm of engineering, the pyramid's construction techniques spread across ancient civilizations. The Egyptians' methods of cutting and transporting massive stones influenced builders from ancient Greece to Southeast Asia. Their techniques for creating perfectly level foundations using water-filled trenches became a standard practice that persisted well into the medieval period. Modern engineers still marvel at their ability to achieve thermal stability within the structure, maintaining a constant internal temperature of 68 degrees Fahrenheit regardless of external conditions. The organizational systems developed for the pyramid's construction established principles that resonate in modern project management. The ancient Egyptians created the first documented quality control systems, using marking schemes to track materials and worker responsibilities. Their methods of dividing labor into specialized teams, establishing clear hierarchies, and maintaining precise records set standards that would not be surpassed until the Industrial Revolution. Archaeological discoveries continue to reveal the pyramid's influence on technological development. The ancient Egyptians' understanding of materials science, demonstrated in their mortar compositions and stone cutting techniques, was so advanced that some of their methods cannot be replicated even with modern technology. Their copper alloying techniques, developed to create tools for pyramid construction, spread throughout the ancient world, accelerating technological progress across continents. The pyramid's impact on surveying and astronomical observation cannot be overstated. The ancient builders' ability to align the structure to true north with an accuracy of 0.15 degrees demonstrates sophisticated astronomical knowledge. Their surveying techniques, using stellar observations and precise geometric calculations, established methodologies that remain standard practice until the invention of modern surveying equipment. In the field of architecture, the pyramid's influence has endured through the ages. Its perfect proportions and structural stability have inspired countless buildings, from ancient temples to modern skyscrapers. The concept of using mass and geometry to create enduring structures has influenced architectural theory from Roman times to the present day. Even modern architects study the pyramid's ability to withstand earthquakes and environmental stresses, incorporating these principles into contemporary designs. The pyramid's construction techniques have proven remarkably relevant to modern engineering challenges. Recent studies of the ancient Egyptian ramp systems have influenced the development of modern material handling methods. Their techniques for reducing friction in stone transport have inspired new approaches to moving heavy objects. The pyramid builders' solutions to structural stress distribution continue to inform the design of modern buildings. Perhaps most significantly, the Great Pyramid revolutionized human understanding of what was possible. It demonstrated that through careful planning, technical innovation, and coordinated effort, humans could achieve feats that seemed beyond their capabilities. This legacy of ambition and achievement has inspired countless engineering projects throughout history, from the Roman aqueducts to modern space exploration. The pyramid's influence extends into unexpected areas of modern life. Its construction techniques have influenced modern mining operations, its organizational systems have shaped project management theory, and its geometric principles have informed computer graphics and digital design. Studies of the pyramid's acoustic properties have even contributed to our understanding of architectural acoustics and sound engineering. In the realm of cultural heritage preservation, the pyramid sets the standard for architectural longevity. Its durability has sparked research into ancient building materials and techniques, leading to innovations in modern construction materials. The methods used to protect and preserve the pyramid have influenced conservation practices worldwide. Looking to the future, the pyramid continues to yield new insights. Advanced imaging techniques reveal previously unknown chambers and structures, while new theories about its construction methods emerge regularly. Each discovery adds to our understanding of ancient capabilities and provides fresh inspiration for modern innovation. The pyramid's greatest legacy may be its demonstration of human potential. It stands as proof that with vision, knowledge, and coordinated effort, humans can achieve what seems impossible. This enduring message continues to inspire engineers, architects, and dreamers worldwide, encouraging them to push the boundaries of what's possible in their own era. As we face modern challenges in construction, sustainability, and organizational management, the Great Pyramid remains a source of valuable lessons and inspiration. Its legacy reminds us that the solutions to complex problems often lie in the careful observation of fundamental principles and the creative application of available resources. As our journey through the marvels of ancient Egyptian engineering draws to a close, we find ourselves standing in awe of what our ancestors achieved over 4 millennia ago. The Great Pyramid of Giza transcends its role as a mere tomb or monument. It stands as a testament to humanity's endless capacity for innovation, collaboration, and achievement. What truly sets the Great Pyramid apart is not just its massive scale or precise construction, but the profound questions it continues to raise about human capability. Every limestone block, every perfectly aligned corner, every internal chamber tells a story of ingenuity and determination. In an age without modern technology, without power tools or computer modeling, ancient Egyptians achieved a level of precision that challenges our assumptions about the development of human knowledge. Consider the extraordinary convergence of skills required for this achievement. Mathematical genius expressed through perfect proportions and alignments. Engineering brilliance manifested in construction techniques we're still struggling to fully understand. Organizational mastery demonstrated by the coordination of thousands of workers. Astronomical knowledge revealed in its perfect orientation to the cardinal points. Each aspect of the pyramid's construction represents a peak of human achievement that would not be surpassed for thousands of years. The Great Pyramid reminds us that technological advancement isn't always linear. The ancient Egyptians possessed knowledge and capabilities that were lost to time and only rediscovered centuries later. Their achievements challenge our modern presumptions about the progression of human knowledge and capability. Perhaps most importantly, they remind us that remarkable achievements are possible with limited technology when human ingenuity and determination are applied in full measure. This monument continues to teach us valuable lessons about sustainability and durability in construction. While modern buildings often have projected lifespans of mere decades, the Great Pyramid has endured for over 4,500 years. Its continued stability, despite earthquakes, climate changes, and the passage of time, offers insights into sustainable architecture that remain relevant today. The social implications of the pyramid's construction are equally profound. It demonstrates how shared vision and purpose can unite thousands of individuals in achieving something greater than themselves. The project required cooperation on an unprecedented scale, establishing organizational principles that would influence human societies for millennia to come. As we reflect on this architectural wonder, we must also consider its role in inspiring future generations. The pyramid has sparked countless innovations in engineering, architecture, and construction. It continues to challenge our understanding of what's possible and pushes us to question our limitations. Each new discovery about its construction methods reveals another layer of ancient wisdom waiting to be understood and applied. Perhaps the most powerful legacy of the Great Pyramid is its reminder that human potential knows no bounds. When we look at this massive structure, we're not just seeing an ancient tomb, we're witnessing proof that with sufficient vision, determination, and collaboration, humans can achieve what seems impossible. This message resonates as strongly today as it did 4.5 millennia ago. The mysteries of the Great Pyramid continue to unfold. New technologies reveal previously unknown chambers and passages. Fresh theories about construction methods emerge as we develop better tools for investigation. Each discovery adds another chapter to this remarkable story of human achievement. Now it's your turn to be part of this ongoing story of discovery and wonder. What aspects of the Great Pyramid's construction most amaze you? Is it the mathematical precision, the engineering innovations, or perhaps the incredible organizational skills required to coordinate such a massive project? Share your thoughts and theories in the comments below. If you've been captivated by this journey through one of humanity's greatest achievements, don't keep this wonder to yourself. Hit that subscribe button to join our community of history enthusiasts at Legacy of Empires. Together, we'll continue exploring humanity's most remarkable achievements and the timeless lessons they offer. And remember, Just as the ancient Egyptians pushed the boundaries of what seemed possible, each of us has the potential to achieve extraordinary things. The Great Pyramid stands not just as a monument to past achievements, but as an inspiration for future ones. Don't forget to ring the notification bell to ensure you never miss our upcoming episodes exploring other magnificent achievements of ancient civilizations. Join us next week as we uncover another chapter in humanity's extraordinary journey through time.